Hello there, I'm Laura. I wanted to go over today something that I'm hearing a lot lately, and I keep saying, please be careful, don't listen to that, which is making the wrong offers on whatever you want to do, wholesaling, fix and flip, or buy and hold. And there is a lot of misconception there, and I'm not sure who started talking about this in the past. With a lot of you have heard the rule of 70. Basically, they say you should offer 70% of what you plan on selling the property for to the seller. Now, let me say that this rule is very wrong, and I never ever used this rule in 34 years in this business. And also it's very misleading, because if we take a 70% of a 100,000, it's a much different 70% than 300,000. So if you're dealing in an area where there are $300,000 home and you're offering 70%, that would be 210,000. Now, how many sellers you think, especially in this market, will accept a discount of $90,000? You know, you as seller, some of my students telling me they had sellers telling them, I would prefer letting my house go in foreclosure than feeling like I've been taken advantage of and selling it at such a high discount. And like I said, 70% of 300,000 is $90,000 discount compared to 70% of 100,000, which is a 30,000. So then you might ask him, so what should I do? What rules should I use when I'm making an offer? Very simple. If you're wholesaling, you need to keep in the back of your mind that you want to make at least about $10,000 profit on a deal, right? So if the seller, let's say this property $300,000, and the market is hot, and you see in the area nothing really stays on the market that long, at the end of the day, even if you offer 280, 285 and sold the property at 290, 295, you make your 10,000, and it's below whatever the market is for that property, right? So the thing is, at the end of the day, you make a profit, you make your 10,000. You see how this is, it could throw you off, you know, because I think most of us as wholesaler want to do consistent deals, right? We want to do deals all the time. We don't want to do a big hit once in a while. Yeah, once in a while you might find a seller that's willing to come down 30%, but really, that's maybe once in a long while. In the meantime, you have a drought, you don't do any deals. So I prefer taking a lot of $10,000 to $20,000 deals than making a big deal, 50,000 once in a while, right? For fix and flip, I'm looking to make 10 to 15% of the after repair value. So if I think I'm gonna sell this property after the repair for $300,000, I want my profit to be at least $30,000 to $50,000, right? 10 to 15%. So when I calculate what offer to make, I will take the after repair value and I'll subtract all the expenses, all the holding costs, financing costs if I'm borrowing the money, commission if I'm using an agent to sell it, and my 10 to 15% profit, and then I come up with my maximum allowable offer, and that's what I'm going to write the contract for. Okay. Now for buy and hold, again, buy and hold is rentals. So that to me is a function of how much rent I'm gonna get on this property, how much cash flow. So my goal is to get a cash flow of at least $250, $300 per door. So if it's a single family, I want, single family, honestly, I want about $300 to $400 per door. If it's a duplex, I'll take $500, right? $250 per door. If it's a 4-family, I'll take $1,000 and so forth. So with that said, what I do, I take the monthly rental income and I subtract all the expenses, insurance, taxes, mortgage, principal, interest, and also maintenance and, HOA, if you have HOA, make sure you take all your fees off, plus your profit, because, let's say it's a duplex, you want to make $500, and that will give me an amount that most I will pay. So be very careful when you make any type of offers that you don't arbitrarily choose the rule of 70 for everything, because that's not the correct rule. That's not really your goal as an investor to use that type of rules. You need to be a little bit more liberal about making offer depending on the strategy and depending on your goals. To summarize, you want to make at least $10,000 as a wholesaler on each deal. You want to make at least 10 to 15% on a fix and flip, 10 to 15% of the after repair value, and you want to make at least $250 per door as a landlord. That's it. Everything else to me is a function of making sure I get those numbers. Okay, thanks a lot everybody for being here, and watch this video, and I'll see you in the next video.